Hey guys, welcome to Elite Action Joe Studios. I'm Pat. That's Jameson.
Hello.
Today, a real quick one, kind of cool. So, I don't know if a lot of you are on the GiJoe YouTube page. Who I forget who started that. I want to say it was Matt from Matt's Creative. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway. So through that, there's also we've gotten connected with action figure photography and joint operations. I should have written these names down, but and so what was interesting was you guys. Some of you out there are probably familiar with Angelo and some of the work he does. He makes some great custom figures. I believe he sells them box with a custom box and stuff. The other day, well, he's done it a couple times, but the other day I had enough time to really sit down and read each and every part of it. But what he does is make these incredible G.I. Joe Adventure Team stories in comic book form. Now, what's really cool is years back, somehow I got in touch with Angelo. We emailed a little bit. He had been doing some custom flocking, and I had him do some custom heads for me, and I bought a few that he had, I believe, on eBay. And actually, some of my team has those heads. But through that, we got talking, and I asked him, because we talked about photo stores, and he said he had done comic books of them, and so I purchased some from him. I was in the process of getting as many as he had, but recently I saw that he had posted one on the one of those sites. I can't remember. I think it was just on the G.I. Joe YouTubers or whatever. But it was really cool because he actually posted the whole thing, so you could go through and read the whole thing. And I asked him if he still prints them. Now, this being said, he said yes, he does, but I don't know if he sells them publicly or not. You can contact him through that. But so what I did was I went and I busted out all of the ones I bought from him just to give you guys a feel for them, and I hope Angelo's okay with that. I'm sure he will be, because these are amazing. Like, this is actually what I wanted to do early on, was do this. Just never was able to put it together. I did a few storylines and stuff years and years ago. But so I'm going to go through these real quick just to show you. I think I have 10. We'll start with, and I'm going to show the covers real quick. Is that a pretty good shot?
Yeah, here, you want to hand them to me, and I can hand them to you as we cycle?
Yeah, that's fine. So this first is a 4-parter, I believe, called Coils of the Ruby. And so it's a 4-parter, obviously. And then it's really cool because then on the backs, he has coming soon, like what the next thing is in his runs. At least he did at the time. I don't know what he's, how he does them now or whatever. But these, I've read them several times, and I keep them in this box on the shelf here in the Joe room, because this is actually one of my favorite things that's not actually G.I. Joe that is in my collection, because his talent is not only just the photography and the putting together, but his storylines. The one I just read on the Facebook thing, the story was amazing. Like, it could certainly be a movie script. And I just sat there and I took the time to read through it, page by page. Not to mention look at the detail in each photo that he takes. It's just amazing, and it just made me want to dig these out and reread them. I read a couple last night. I'm going to read a couple tonight. And in between my rewatching of G.I. Joe: The Lost Chronicles, I've started watching those. I needed to take a break from watching SpiderMonkeyFilms every day. The G.I. Joe Super Show is still my favorite of anything. But so this just shows, the talent he has. I won't have you show like every one so close because I'm going to try and get through this quick. But the next one, he did a 3-parter called G.I. Joe in Snowdrift. And like I said, it's a 3-parter. Got a polar bear. And then on the back of each one, he has a coming soon, like what his next story is going to be. So this is a 4-part series. This is a 3-part. And then I'm pretty sure that I have these all like in order. I don't know where. I know I needed a few more from him, I think, but and so there was Sticky Situation, and that was before Coils of Doom because it says so on the back, so you can keep track. And then this is Gorilla Encounter, that one was really cool. He built a whole big rope bridge, and then Open Wide is really cool. He's in his, it's a hippopotamus, and he's in the river. Very cool. And then this one, I don't know why this was published or printed different, but I dig this one because it's a full size, like a full size.
It's like a magazine.
And I think this is the last one maybe that I got because it says part 2, and I think I don't have everything. I think these were like his first ones, and then. I don't even know why we lost contact. It's just life, I guess. Busy. He's got kids. I got kids. But this one, I think I had been talking to him about getting the next couple. But look at it. Like it's. Sorry, I can't stretch my arm. But it's just amazing, like the detail he puts into it. This one's called the Feather Serpent, and just like amazing. He's got like this. In this story, the guy's, at a beach asking questions, and, he rents a motorcycle from the little canteen or tiki bar. So yeah, this is just something that's just part of my collection. That's just amazing, and literally since the day I got them, I keep them in here and keep them on the shelf. Actually, one time when he sent me a couple of these, and I had a couple heads that he sent me. He actually packed them. To protect them in these Reproduction Action Man card backs from 2006, 2007. I was like all excited. I'm like, that is awesome. But so yeah, so I just making you guys aware of that. So check him out, and you can read a couple of these he has posted on the Facebook page. I think it's just on the Joe YouTube page, but if you just look him up, you could find him. And he says he still prints them. I don't know how he sells them. I don't know if he does Etsy or eBay. I don't think it's eBay because I would have come across him and probably contacted him sooner. But I'm probably going to try and get in contact with him, figure out where I am, and see if I can get some of the back issues if he has them. But so do yourself a favor, check those out because the guy has super talent. It's literally like you guys know how great G.I. Joe Lost Chronicles and Jeff over at Skunkworks, their photo stories on YouTube. If you took those and put them into a comic book form, this is what it is. But he's so detailed in each shot and each frame, and it's really amazing. And I'm a writer. I've written 7 books, none published. I gotta get on that. But his storylines are great too. So it's not just like a throw something together. It's a good story. It's a fantastic little comic book. So if you guys get the chance, go check him out on there, read on there, and if you feel like it, reach out to him. He might have some of these available. I don't know. He said he still prints some, but don't know exactly where he sells them. So I just want to share that with you guys today, something a little bit different. Just a hello to Angelo and a thank you for letting me have these for my collection, and for all the head sculpts you flocked for me. I appreciate those as well. Still have them. You'll see them in some of my photo montages and some of my stop motions. Some of those are the heads that you flocked for me, and I just want to say thank you and thanks for these, and until the next one, I guess we'll see you guys.